Man wears wrong shoes to party. Let the story commence. This guy called Craig went to a party wearing trainers. Dark trainers. But they weren't the shoes. He was wearing a suit. Kinda. Dark denims. Kind of white t-shirt. And these sort of dark trainers. Kind of black. Thinking, it looks sooty. It kind of looks like a suit. Because it did say black tie. Black tie. It was an awards ceremony thing, some fucking stupid fucking award thing. Black tie. So he thought, I've not got a suit and I don't want a suit, I don't wear suits. And I'm going to change things up a bit. But I will go along with the kind of general colour. Dark sort of there, sort of shoes. I'm not going to wear like, white trainers. So he got to and the person at the door said, I'm sorry, that it's a black tie. So he went away, got a shot, came back, like he swapped with somebody. It was dead funny. Sorry, no denims. He swapped it with somebody else. It's funny, they dropped it out the toilet window and then they had the denims on, knew that they were inside. It's really, really funny. And then they went, right, in you go. And he got in. And then he went, Those are not shoes. Those are trainers. And he said, trainers are shoes. Trainers are a type of shoe. No, they're not. They're trainers. You need to wear suit shoes. He said, so what would you call footwear? What do you call stuff you wear? If they're called shoes? I don't know. Sandals on the shoes. And Craig went, well, I'm in now, right? I'm actually here to collect an award. And the bouncer, this bouncer was going through pretty fucking bad time, by the way. It doesn't excuse what comes next here, but was going through a really, really bad time. And this was said in court. The bouncer, by the way, just to let you know, let's do this in a sort of back to front way. The bouncer is right now doing a life sentence, no chance of parole, and has got a PS5 the lot. Anyway, because we can do that. Certain films are told that way. The bouncer went at him. Well, it was actually said in court, Your Honour, my client, members of the jury, the defendant, is not trying to excuse what they did. Merely offer an explanation in the hope for some understanding. He is more than willing to go to jail for this, and indeed he will. But simply to offer an explanation to anyone who wonders why someone would do something like this. He himself is hoping for help. He wants help so that maybe some other people don't end up like this. And he wants to take this opportunity. He has asked me, as his defence lawyer, to please serve him the maximum tariff for this crime. Which goes well against my training. It's not, just, so I want to say that right now, it's not my fault. Some laughter in the courtroom. Craig's family. This isn't a laughing matter. And the reason why it wasn't a laughing matter was the bouncer walked up to Craig and went like, "What's that? I'm here to collect an award, and I mean, I'm in now." It was a Scottish BAFTAs, right? And they had like one of these, one of them. And they had a kind of BAFTA, kind of plastic sort of BAFTA model there, you know, kind of big one that you walk by, you know, with the kind of the hole where the eye is. Scottish BAFTA, and the thing is, it doesn't even say the Scottish BAFTAs. It's the BAFTA award. No, the BAFTA, the British, what is it? British Academy Scotland Awards. They do that so you can't call it a BAFTA. It's called a BASA. Like, ha ha, you Scottish bastard. Bastard. They do it so you can't actually call it a BAFTA. That's my thinking. That's what it said there. Anyway, the bouncer went like, "Come here, you. Come here." Craig went like, "Alright, what? Come here, you. Come here, tell you're an award, come here, tell look, come here. Craig was like, "What's this? What's this? Is this guy a bit of a character?" Because he's like, "Come here. I want to show you something." And he took him round the bouncer guy took Craig round to the award, which is right there in front of everybody, the big model, and said, "Put your head through that. I'm going to take a picture." And Craig went, "What? If you don't, let me take a wee picture, because I've seen you. I'm joking, I've seen you. Can I take a picture?" People have been putting their head through the hole, you know, the eye hole. "Take a wee picture. I'm just pulling your leg. Oh, my wife, my Waynes, they love you. Craig was in a kind of like a Scottish drama thing. Wasn't the main character, but, you know, wasn't even really supporting really, but they played a bit of a big character, bit kind of funny, but wasn't like the main character. Can I get a picture? And Craig, whose star was rising, was like, "Aye, alright." Went along with it, like, can't believe it. Getting recognised. I mean, it was on the telly, but for somebody to go to this effort, put his head through the hole, and this bouncer grabbed his head, right? And Craig went, "Don't, that's hurting, that's sore. Don't, that's sore." And the bouncer pulled his head down until, like, pulled it down. Ah! Oh! Broke his throat against the bottom of the eye hole. And went, fuck you. Ripped his head off. Took his head off. See, the bouncer was former British Army. They sent him out there. They sent these boys out there with no preparation, having seen the things that they've seen, no preparation of how to return to civilian life. They've just saw their best fucking pal blown up, and I'm meant to return back and get a fucking job just having a wee bit of small talk with fucking somebody that's a fucking bus driver. No aftercare. No Jeremy Kyle aftercare. straight back into civilian life. And they're changed. And that's what the defence lawyer said. My client, John, he saw his best friend's head blown off with a single explosive bullet. And this is while Senti's pal can't wait till we get back home. We're going to buy a Chevy and we're going to drive it till the wheels fall off. We're going to buy a 56 Chevy. Next thing you knew, the heat was completely blown off. While the pal was speaking, and actually, at the moment of the explosion of the heat, this bullet, the word still came out. You know, like the breath had been put in, and it came out, and then it all exploded. And so the word, the last word that was mate. You're my best mate, said John. And the word mate went like that, splat. John, the defendant, didn't wash his face for a week. Refused to. And his pal John, his face had exploded in such a way that the whole face had went onto John's face, but inside out. Anyway, a terrible. And anybody he told that story to laughed. The civilians, because they don't get it. They weren't there. To them, it's like something in a fucking story or something in a fucking film or something you read in a book. There's a distance. You can distance yourself from it and laugh about it. But when it's fucking happened to you, it just makes you fucking angry. So this bastard gone like that. I've got to go and get my award. I'm not going to wear that suit. I'm going to do what I want. They were up at 5 in the morning. Up! Commander like that, with a white glove, checking every wee fucking surface at the barracks. One speck of dust on your stuff, you don't get punished. They get punished. The rest of your fucking barracks gets punished. To turn them against you. Turn the barracks against you. No clown twist. No clown makeup face inside out. No clown twist. This is fucking... Grow up. And the defence lawyer just said... And then John went like that. I want to just say this. I did it. Maybe I don't know what's going on in my head. I've asked you to help me. But maybe I did it to fucking show you cunts. That's just what fucking happens out there. This isn't some special effects in one of your wee programmes. This is the real world. And he turned to the jury, John, and he went like that. You better fucking lock me up, by the way. You better lock me up for life. Because see if you fucking don't, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You. And your fucking wains. And I'm going to take all your fucking heads off if I get out. So he's got life in there. And you know what he's playing in there. Give him life. There was a campaign to bring back the death penalty, but it didn't happen. You know what he's playing in there? Warzone. But he's uninstalled it because of all that fucking Activision shit. See, he's not all that bad. The end. There you are. There you are. He's alright. There you are. There you are. He's alright. And that was a true story. How do I know? See the pal that got the head blown up by the exploding bullet? That was me. That was me, but they put me back together again. John, I'm alive, mate.